Hey guys, so I'm doing it. I am finally ready to start the wean, but this time around I'm going to do it a little differently. With my first son, I did it cold turkey, and I don't recommend doing it that way. It was very painful. I was so engorged. It was so emotional because my son would be crying and then I'm in pain and I really wanted him to nurse, but I was like, no, I've come too far, and so it was kind of traumatic. So this time I'm not as fed up as I was with my first son, and so I'm just going to do it a little gradually. But one thing I am fed up with is just him wanting to nurse 24/7, constantly pulling on my shirt. Whenever he sees me, he just wants che-che, and he's just pulling, and just kind of demanding it, and I don't like that anymore. So what I do love about nursing is the bonding and the beautiful experience. So I'm still loving that, but I'm cutting out the 24/7. So here's my plan. I'm going to just wean it down to 3 times a day. So my favorite times and the times I still enjoy it are in the mornings when we wake up, nap times, and going to bed. So that's 3 times a day for just, you know, any amount of time. I'm not going to like set a time limit, but just those 3 times. What I'm cutting out is all of the in between. Eventually, I'm going to do a whole step-by-step on how to wean, but these are just my weaning diaries. So what I did on day 1 was I got Band-Aids. And you guys, this trick works. The Band-Aid trick works. My kids are milk thirsty, and Lukey is just like constantly pulling on my shirt, constantly wanting to nurse. And when he saw the Band-Aids, he freaked out, and it worked. So let me tell you what you do. So you buy the Band-Aids and you put them over your nipples. When they go to reach for your shirt, you want to make sure and be like, ouch, ouch, ouchie, and you show them the Band-Aid. So you're going to have the Band-Aid on, and you're just going to say, ouchie, act like you're in tremendous pain. So here's Lukey's reaction when he first saw the Band-Aid.
What's wrong? Is ouchie? Show mommy. What's wrong? He's pulling on my shirt. Oh, that's tape. Lukey, what's wrong? Does mommy have... Look, I'm going to show him the Band-Aids now. Ow. Ouch. Ouchie, honey.
So as you see, he was just like, ouch, and he like acknowledged it as being ouchy, and then I quickly just distracted him and said, oh, look, play with the train. And so that's what you want to do. You want to have the Band-Aids on. For some reason, the Band-Aids let them know you're hurt, and then it stops them from continuing to ask and pull and tug. They just keep moving with your distraction. You have to distract them. You can't just say, oh, no, I'm ouch, and let them see it. Like, cover it up and then go like, oh, here's a toy. And it works. So I'm on day 3, and so far yesterday, day 1, he just saw it, he freaked out, and then the second day when he saw the Band-Aids, he knew that he could not nurse. So far, so good. So that's where I'm at in it, and I'm going to do this for about 2 weeks so that he gets used to that he does not nurse anymore in between his nap times and morning and nighttime. So I'll let you know how it goes, but this is day 3 of my 2-week process. So today is day 4. Luke just woke up from his nap, and he woke up crying and pulling on my shirt and wanting lechita, and I was a little heartbroken because that's what we would always do. He would wake up and I would nurse, and I don't know, I'm feeling a little emotional about it because those were also moments when I left, when he would wake up from his nap, and then we would bond for another, you know, 20 minutes just sitting there. I would get into bed and nurse with him and let him nurse, and kind of broke my heart that we didn't do that today. But nonetheless, I pushed through, and I just grabbed him and I gave him hugs and snuggles, and I go, let's go downstairs. We had just baked some little donuts, and so I'm like, you want a donut? And I woke him up and gave him lunch and a little donut, and totally distracted. Like a few minutes later, we were sitting on the couch, they were watching a little movie, and he turned around because anytime he's on me, he wants to nurse, and he was going for my shirt. I whipped it out and I showed him the Band-Aid, and he was just like, you know, showed him the Band-Aid, and I said, ouch, and then I distracted him, turned him around, and I said, look at the movie. And that was it, guys. I can't believe it. But let me tell you another thing I'm seeing. He is eating so much. I sat him down for lunch today. He ate the whole thing. And then right now, we just had dinner a little while ago, and he was tearing up the rice and the beans. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So this is only day 4. And I'm seeing this. And I don't know why I feel emotional. I feel like crying right now. Just because I'm like, oh, is this going to be the end of an era? But Again, I'm just doing this slowly, letting my boobs get adjusted. So that's day 4 update, guys. I don't know why I'm feeling emotional, but I am. If you have any questions, if you're also weaning your baby or toddler and you have any other questions, let me know. Leave it in the comments below. Bye.
What I believe, tell it, it would have saved me so much grief and time upon my knees. It takes more.